be fair, he's probably not actually watching. He's probably building his Lego McLaren, if I'm honest. But yeah, massive happy birthday to Paul. Hope Roxy is treating you well. Right, let's get into it then. It is Saturday the 18th of May. It doesn't want to work. There it does. Round one then for you. Entertainment, starting with this. Oh, yeah, I'll read the question and I'll say what I was going to say. Question number one then tonight. How long is Don McLean's American Pie? Is it 8 minutes and 30 seconds? Is it 12 minutes and 30 seconds? Or is it 16 minutes and 30 seconds? If you are new this evening, which I've got a funny feeling there might be a few new people this evening, but if you are new, so we've got a 50 question quiz for you on a Saturday. It's spread over 5 rounds. I do 3 rounds, then take a break, come back, give you the answers to those, and then etc, etc. So follow along, it's fine. Grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper. Don't put your answers in the YouTube live chat and everyone will get on nicely. Question 2. Seahaven Island was a massive dome full of cameras tracking Jim Carrey's character from birth. In which film? Is my microphone picking up a noise? Because it doesn't look like it, but the normal nice people who don't want to wind me up, is it pick other than traffic noise that might be outside? Because obviously I've got the window open because it's sweating. But as long as there's no other noise, then it's fine. Number 3, in which TV series would you find acronyms AC12, OCG, and many, many others? So in which TV series would you find acronyms AC12, OCG, and many, many others? Also, Fiona Cowan, if you're watching, don't worry, I have seen what I've got you. Don't panic. I've got it here. It's there. That one, I need to open that as well. Oh, hello. Number 4, with which band did Sting sing before going solo? So with which band did Sting sing before going solo? Sting, sing, sting, 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 sing. Sting, sing, sting. When I got off the train at Manchester, I needed to nip to the shop to pick something up from Sarah, and there was a big, big advertisement for the Mind Mangler, and I was like, that is ironic after the week I've had. Number 5, in which animated film would you find joy, sadness, fear, anger, and others? So in which animated film would you find joy, sadness, fear, anger, and others? And others. It's thinking. Still thinking. There we go. Number 6, The Mandalorian is a spin-off from which movie franchise? Yeah, thanks, Roxy. Sounds fine to me. That's good. It's because I've got a fan on me, which I've now just turned off. What a thing. Number 7, who was the lead singer of the group Blondie? You know, don't you?
No.
No. Oh, you don't know that one? Why don't you know that one? You never heard it? Oh, that's a bit rubbish. Hello, dude.
Donut.
Whoa, careful. You dingbat. He's got a donut.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
You're actually going to say hello, or are you just going to eat your donut? Number 8, who wrote the novel The Green Mile, of which the film was based on? Right, you go and eat your donut. Just making a mess.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Love you.
If Alexander could hello, Ella.
Okay. Love you. Get off the chocolate. You've got a donut. Go on, off your pop. Number 9, what was the name of the TV show set on Craggy Island? So what was the name of the TV show set on Craggy Island? I went to Tim Hortons on the way back through Manchester yesterday and I bought a load of donuts, and I don't even think I've had a look in on any of them. Sarah's had all the Timbit things and Jack's had the rest of them. And your final question, number 10. When the going gets tough and red light spells danger were hit for which singer? So when the going gets tough and red light spells danger were hit for which singer? Round 2, science and nature, with some of these start. Oh, number 2 is a bit wordy, but we'll get to that. Round 2, question 1. Number 1, what is the name of the paper used to test if a solution is acidic or alkaline? Depends on your preference. What is the name of the paper they use to test if a solution is acidic or alkaline or... Okay, this does make sense. Number 2, what is the name of the smallest particle of a substance that has the physical and chemical properties of said substance? I mean, it makes sense to me, but I know the answer. What is the name of the smallest particle of a substance that has the physical and chemical properties of said substance? Number 3, what is the name of the cosmic body of intense gravity from which nothing can escape? So what is the name of the cosmic body of intense gravity from which nothing can escape? Yeah, I don't think you're that small though, Vicky. Hang on, you're on honeymoon, you two. Are you playing the quiz on honeymoon? Number 4, what is the surname of Isambard Kingdom, famous civil engineer? So what is the surname... Oh, well, what is the surname of Isambard Kingdom, famous and civil engineer? Sorry for yawning. Apologies. I bet I'm sweating more than you are in the Caribbean. Number 5, name the animal. Again, don't just give it a name. You can't just call it like Dave or, you know, Laura or whatever. What's the name of this animal? This animal species type thing. I'm going to start right. What are you doing? Train. What are you doing? What's that?
Pelican.
Number 6, brass is an alloy of copper and what? I didn't think he knew that. Right, go on, go.
And the answer for before that is pelican.
Go on, go.
Just to tell you,
Go on, shut my door.
I'm helping everybody.
Okay, shut the door. Number 7, what sea is the name of the bones that form the head? Go on.
Skull.
Go on.
Is it skull?
No. Don't think my door's going to stay on the hinges. Number 8, how many legs does a crab have? Jack, what now?
Anything on the bottom one.
No, go on.
But the one before that one, it's spine, is it?
No. You're still wrong. Go on, go and watch
It's
your,
not spine.
go and watch your telly, otherwise you'll be going to sleep soon. Number 9. What is the name of a female deer? So what is the name of a female deer? And number 10. The kangaroo is indigenous to which country? Skippy, Skippy, Skippy the bush kangaroo. So the kangaroo is indigenous to which country? Okay, blockbusters to take you into the break then. If you're new to us, just like the TV show, Can I Have a Peepob? But these are from the Gold Run, the bit that you get at the end. Starting with this, number 1. What YS is a common term used when signing off letters? So what YS is a common term used when signing off letters? Number 2, what OT is the name of both a football and cricket ground found in Manchester? So what OT is the name of both a football and cricket ground found in Manchester? Number 3, what HM is the name of a type of music offshoot from rock? So what HM is the name of a type of music offshoot from rock? Number 4, what LH is someone who can make clear and calm emotions without emotion? Da 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 da. That'll make more sense. What LH is someone who can make clear and calm decisions without emotion? Number 5, what DC is SOS an example of? So what DC is SOS an example of? Number 6, what BB is found in all aircrafts and the source of information after a crash? So what BB is found in all aircrafts and the source of information after a crash? Number 7, what me hearties. What RS is the name of a monarch's flag? So what RS is the name of a monarch's flag? Whoa, too far. Number 8, what LA is the home of Hollywood? So what LA is the home of Hollywood? Number 9, what MS is a common accompaniment for lamb? Lamb? So what MS is a common accompaniment for lamb? And finally, number 10, what BD can mean completely arid? So what BD can mean completely arid? Days or Playbus? So Playdays or Playbus. Right, okay. Really bugging me that. Anyway, right, entertainment. Let's give you the answers to the first 30 questions. And I can't even remember what your connection round is tonight, so we'll find out together. Number 1, how long is Don McLean's American Pie? It is 8 minutes and 30 seconds. There is an awful lot in that song. Number 2, Sea Haven Island was a massive dome full of cameras tracking Jim Carrey's character from birth. In which film? It was The Truman Show. Number 3, in which TV series would you find the acronyms AC12, OCG, and many, many others? It's Line of Duty. Number 4, with which band did Sting sing before going solo? It is The Police. Number 5, in which animated film would you find joy, sadness, fear, anger, and others? It is Inside Out. Number 6, The Mandalorian is a spin-off from which movie franchise? It is Star Wars. I'm just looking at this, right? If I don't get a copyright warning for the if I don't get a copyright warning for that, maybe that's the new way of doing it. You know, so yeah, maybe I could maybe I'll do like a round where I have to hum a tune and you have to work out what it is. Number 7, who was the lead singer of the group Blondie? It was Debbie Harry. In a very selfish way, don't get a daytime presenter's job. What will happen to the quiz? Nothing will change. Nothing will change. I'll get to that in a minute. Oh, yeah. Who wrote the novel The Green Mile, of which the film was based on? It was Stephen King. Number 9, what was the name of the TV show set on Craggy Island? It's Father Ted. And number 10, When the Going Gets Tough and Red Light Spells Danger were hits for which singer? It was Billy Ocean. Round 2, Science and Nature. Number 1, what is the name of the paper used to test if a solution is acidic? It is litmus. Number 2, what is the name of the smallest particle of a substance that has the physical and chemical properties of said substance? It's the molecule. Number 3, what is the name of the cosmic body of intense gravity from which nothing can escape? It's a black hole. Apparently there's one getting closer and closer to Earth, like, you know, minuscule amounts every like year or what have you. But number 4, what is the name of surname of Isambard Kingdom? It's Isambard Kingdom Brunel, who's the famous civil engineer. Number 5, name the animal. That is a... I should have moved that up, but never mind. That's a pelican. Number 6, brass is an alloy of copper and what? It is zinc. Number 7, what C is the name of the bones that form the head? It is the cranium. If you want to call someone a rude name without calling them a rude name, call them a Richard Cranium. I'll leave that one with you. Number 8, how many legs does a crab have? Right, now I've put 8 or 10. So when I checked through this earlier, I was like, why have I put 8 or 10? So I can't remember. It's not even on my Word doc either. So I've put 8 or 10. So I don't know if I was supposed to go and check whether it was 8 or 10. So if you put 8, you can have a point. If you put 10, you can have a point. But I did write this about 2 weeks ago, and I've kind of like, well, I'd like to say I've slept since, but I really haven't. But yeah, so 8 or 10. If anyone knows whether it's 8 or 10, please let me know. But I can't remember why I wrote 8 or 10. I think I was supposed to check. Number 9, what is the name of a female deer? Doe, a deer, a female deer. Doe, a deer, a female deer. I think Winston said that as well, actually. Thanks, Maria, from The Sound of Music. And number 10, the kangaroo is indigenous to which country? It is Australia. Blockbusters. Number 1, what YS is a common term used when signing off letters? It is yours sincerely. 10, including claws. Thank you, Frank. I knew someone would know. So it's probably, yeah, there we go. Everyone's coming through. 8 legs and 2 claws. So most crabs have 8 legs and 2 pincers make it up to 10. So there we go. So it's 8 or 10. That's probably why I put it in there, because I was confused. Number 2, what OT is the name of both a football and cricket ground found in Manchester? It is Old Trafford. I do not know why I said it like that. Manchester. Sorry. Number 3, what HM is the name of a type of music offshoot from rock? It is heavy metal. Number 4, what LH is someone who can make clear and calm decisions without emotion? I was about to... You can tell I'm half asleep. I was going to put my finger over the emotions right and think that it wouldn't come up on the screen, but never mind. Yeah, what? Put my phone back on silent. Hi, Vicky. It is level-headed. Number 5, what DC is SOS an example of? It is distress call. Number 6, what BB is found in all aircrafts and the source of information after a crash? It's the black box, which is painted orange. Number 7, what RS is the name of a monarch's flag? It is Royal Standard. Number 8, what LA is the home of Hollywood? It is Los Angeles. Sorry, it's my fault for not putting my phone on silent. Number 9, what MS is a common accompaniment of lamb? It is mint sauce. And finally, number 10, what BD can mean completely arid? It is bone dry. Okay, Todd, your score's up then. 30 points available for you so far. You've got the YouTube live chat. You can let me know how you are getting on so far this evening. Still to come. Together. I think I might actually remember what this is now. Right, okay. Let's put the first question. Oh, yeah. I know what this is. Question number 1. What name can go before Pratchett and Wogan? Yes, I remember what this is now. Yeah, I remember what this is now. Don't worry. Oh, no. I was going to say, don't worry, Haley, but yeah, never mind. Number 2, what B is a small structure used for taking small pictures, traditionally for passports? You don't need to do that anymore. I had to renew Jack's passport the other day, and I didn't need to take him to a booth and hold him still. You just take them on your phone and send them in. So what B is a small structure used for taking small pictures, traditionally for passports? Got his new passport set. Number 3, what was the first name of British Prime Minister Major? So what was the first name of British Prime Minister Major? Oh, I didn't even realise. Do you know what? For one, you're gonna have to let me have that one for this. I didn't even realise. Right. I'll just give you, should we just scrap it and I'll just give you all the answers all the way through? Just tell you the answer straight away. Number 4, 12 inches equals 1 watt. B, nice. Remember, clean family show. 12 inches equals 1 watt. Oh. Do you know I did this in Preston as well at the in-person quiz? I couldn't pronounce one of the things that I needed to say and gave away the answer. Everyone was laughing at me. I just thought they were laughing at my pronunciations. Wasn't until I gave out the answers that I found out that they were laughing at me because I'd given out the answer. Oy, oy, oy. Number 5, what was the first name of interviewer and broadcaster Parkinson? So what was the first name of interviewer and broadcaster Parkinson? Yeah, so for all of those people who said I look really comfortable on ITV on Friday morning, sort of presenting on live TV and looked really, really at home, etc. All they need to do is now watch this, and then they'll go, yes, no, can't put him on TV. Number 6, Vinnie Hume was a former footballer who went on to be a movie star. So Vinnie Hume was a former footballer who went on to be a movie star. Movie star. Moo. Number 7, what word is given to the unsolicited and undesired electronic messages? So what word is given to the unsolicited and undesired electronic messages? Number 8, someone who doesn't work is called bone what? I'm hoping this isn't a regional thing, but if you worked out what the connection is, it should be all right. Someone who doesn't work is called bone what? Number 9, what is the name of a traveling company of acrobats, clowns, and other entertainers? What is the name of a traveling company of acrobats, clowns, and other entertainers? And as always, question 10. What links those 9 answers together? General knowledge then to wrap up this evening's quiz. Starting with this for number 1. Sherry is fortified what? So sherry is fortified what? Train. Number 2. What can be the name of a sport on horseback or the mint with a hole? So what can be the name of a sport on horseback or the mint with a hole? Winston's now got me worried. Hang on a minute. Have I managed to do 2 connection rounds? Yeah. Oh, no, it's fine. I don't think there's one called that, so I should be all right. Number 3, with... hang on, let me just drop my camera out so you get the full question. That one there. So, with various brand names, what is this actual name? So, with various brand names, what is this actually called? Number 4, which mainly children illness is caused by the varicella zoster virus? So which mainly children illness is caused by the varicella zoster virus? Number 5, what is the name of the confectionery made from sugar, water, and gelatine, whipped to a solid but soft consistency? What is the name of the confectionery made from sugar, water, and gelatine, whipped to a solid but soft consistency? Number 6, the Acropolis is an ancient citadel overlooking which Greek city? So the Acropolis is an ancient citadel overlooking which Greek city? Number 7, squab is the young bird of which animal? So a squab is the young bird of which animal? Good evening to my mum and my brother as well, because, yeah, I'll explain when I get to the answer. Crazy people. Number 8, which sport would you need a shuttlecock? So which sport would you need a shuttlecock? Number 9, which former high street retailer was synonymous with chart singles and pick a mix? Yeah, if you're the two events, you already know the answer to this question, and I'm not going to do the jokes that I did then. And your final question for tonight, number 10. Who wrote Pride and Prejudice? So who wrote Pride and Prejudice? For this evening, here we go. Number 1. What name can go before Pratchett and Wogan? It is Terry. Number 2. What B is a small structure used for taking small pictures, traditionally for passports? Would you believe it is booth, as in photo booth? I don't think anyone would have got that. It's quite tricky, that. Ironically, it was quite tricky. Number 3, what was the first name of British Prime Minister Major John? Number 4, 12 inches equals 1 foot. Number 5, what was the first name of interviewer and broadcaster Parkinson? It was Michael. Number 6, Vinnie Hume was a former footballer who went to be a movie star. It is Jones. Number 7, what word is given to the unsolicited and undesired electronic messages? It is spam. Number 8, someone who doesn't work is called bone idle. Number 9, what is the name of a travelling company of acrobats, clowns, and other entertainers? It is circus. And number 10, what links those 9 answers together? Monty Python. So you've got Terry Gilliam even, Connie Booth was in there, John Cleese, the foot, that foot, Michael Palin, Terry Jones, Spam a Lot, which is what spawned off and then onto the musical of Monty Python, Eric Idle, and Monty Python and the Flying Circus. Well done if you got that connection. Your final questions then, general knowledge. Number 1, sherry is fortified wine. Number 2, what can be the name of a sport on horseback or the mint with a hole? It is polo. I remember and I think I seem to be one of the only people who remember this. Polo, as a bit of a run, they did the mints, the holes, basically. So they then sold the holes. So you could buy polos or you could buy the holes from polos. And I know I remember these, but apparently I'm cracked and nobody else remembers them. I'm adamant I remember polo did sell the holes from the mints. Number 3, with various brand names, what is this actually called? It is gaffer tape. So things like duct tape and stuff like that, they're brand names, but it is actually gaffer tape. Number 4, which mainly children illness is caused by the varicella zoster virus? It is chickenpox. Number 5, what is the name of the confectionery made from sugar, water, and gelatin whipped to a soft but solid consistency? It's marshmallow. Number 6, the Acropolis is an ancient citadel overlooking Athens. Number 7, squab is the young bird of which animal? It is pigeon. Hello to my mum and my brother who are currently, they're feeding pigeons around their house. It's going to give it time and it will look like Trafalgar Square in its peak where, there were thousands and thousands and thousands of pigeons. They've even named them. They've started naming the individual pigeons as well. So I need to send help to my mum and my brother at some point. Number 8, which sport would you need a shuttlecock? It is badminton. Number 9, which former high street retailer was synonymous with chart singles and pick and mix? It was Woolworths. And number 10, who wrote Pride and Prejudice? It was Jane Austen. Thankfully, people do remember the holes. That is good. I'm glad that I'm not completely and utterly cracked on my own. And the fruit flavor polos, you can still get them in places, Lana. I've had them because I absolutely adore them too. You can still get them in a few places. Right, I was going to do this before going into the first break, and then I completely got distracted. For your tiebreaker, so I'm going to put your tiebreaker up, but then I'm going to try something a bit different. And it was one of the teams that came to Waterstones on Thursday night that suggested it. This is what they do. So your question for tonight is, how many episodes of Monty Python's Flying Circus were broadcast? So as always, remember, nearest to it gets the point. If you end up on the same score, play rock, paper, scissors. One of the teams on Thursday, it was absolutely brilliant. So what they do in the second break, they all write down a random number. So they haven't even seen the question yet, and they write down a random number and then see how close they get to the tiebreaker, which I think is quite clever. So I'm going to suggest that on Thursday when I get to Thursday's quiz. So, okay, right. Your answer, though, remember, nearest to this gets the point. It is 45. There were 40